goody, Shellitronnn here. You can call me Shells, and I'm back again with a brand new video. And I'm going to keep it a bold berry biscuit. I have to speak on this. I was supposed to talk about this yesterday, but a lot of things from work came up. I didn't have the time to really do this and give it the kind of attention and energy it deserves, but now I have that time and now I have that energy, and I don't want to waste anybody's time introducing what I'm talking about because I know you already know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Matt Rhule's decision in the first quarter of the first game of the season, the first time in about a year that we've had fans able to come in and actually fill the stadium at the bank. I think it hit 95% capacity, but that doesn't matter. Just the ability to do so and to set a tone for the team, for your fans. I'm talking about Matt Rhule's decision in the first quarter of that game to punt on the Jets' 33-yard line. And not even just not go for it on fourth like for a regular offensive play, not even kick a 50-yard field goal. A 50-yard field goal with Ryan Santoso, who, I mean, after a pretty big kicker, I don't know what to call it. Is it a situation? It wasn't really a competition. It was basically Joey Sly, you miss one more field goal and you out of there. Matter of fact, honestly, in that Steelers game, Joey Sly could have hit every single field goal he kicked, and he still would have been out of there, okay? We understand exactly what was going on there. We just had to go out there and let him beat himself, and he did do that, okay? No one was actually all that sad to see him go, although the man went crazy. And wasn't he going crazy Sunday? This boy was doing everything. Boy was perfect. Kicking left, right, center, doing all that. Sometimes all you need is a change in location, a change in perspective. But I don't want to get too deep into that because I don't want to get into the what ifs and he would have changed. All I know is we all thought that it was the right decision to move on from him when we did. I'm not going to sit here and say, man, my ex is looking real good with this other person over there. I want her back. I know how I felt when I had dude on the squad, so I'm not going to act like this was a huge mistake from the Panthers. I know how I felt. I wanted him gone. I'm not going to flip right now because I was pretty much dead set on it with no real worries at all. But y'all know me in general. I don't really like kickers at all. I think kicking as a whole should be abolished from the National Football League. Now, college, do what you're going to do. Let these kids get scholarships. Let a kicker, a punter get a scholarship, bro. Have a kickoff specialist and have a field goal kicker. Let 3 dudes get scholarships. Let them have 3 years of college. That's fine. Boosters, pay for these dudes to get their education. But when you come to the actual NFL, what part of kicking has anything to do with 99% of what goes on the football field? It's literally a completely different mechanic than anything else that happens on the field. But I'm not trying to get into how I feel about kicking in general. I want to get into that specific kick, that punt from the Jets 33. You have to be trolling, bro. This the thought. The thought of someone actually punting the ball on your opponent's 33-yard line, and then they give you this excuse.
And then, again, like I said, I had some hard decisions to make, that I had the ball on the 33-yard line and punted it instead of going for the field goal. And, that's a tough decision to make, I can tell you that. But it felt like the way our defense was playing, I just wanted to try to pin him down. And we had worked all we thought we were going to get him down inside the 5, inside the 10. It didn't quite work out that way. But, we had a couple drives where we were able to pin him back and just, again, playing off the defense. And defense, made some big plays for us.
Matt Rhule, point out the dummy that you think you're fooling right now. I promise you this. I know there's some younger folk who watch this channel a lot. There's some older folks who watch this channel. So I'm going to give y'all a quick little life lesson that I think some of you may know, some of you may probably also know, but just need to hear. There will come a time in your life where someone you suspect or someone who you expect to be able to trust is going to try you. They're going to try you for a dummy, and they're going to try you for a fool. And they're going to say something to you that when they say it, you're going to think, hold on, that make no sense. But I trust him though. I trust her though. There's no way Bro, it's no way. They explained it. The way it sounded when he explained it, maybe it make a little. I can see it from his perspective. No, sometimes people you trust are gonna try to play you for a dummy, and that is what Matt Rhule just did. We want to play the position game, boy. If you don't get 3 points, boy, if you don't show these fans in the stands why they paid their money to come here, you are punting from the opponent's 33-yard line. How many times is any punter practice punting from the 33? Bro, if you're bringing a kicker in after a kicking competition and you don't have faith in him or even want to test him to see if you can get this 50-yard kick, I don't know, bro. And then this tweet came up from the Surrender Index saying Carolina decided to punt to New York from the New York Jets 33 on 4th and 6 with 4:44, shout out to Jay-Z, remaining in their first while tied 0-0. With a surrender index of 69.05, this punt ranks at the 100th percentile of cowardly punts of the 2021 season and the 99.6th percentile of all punts since 1999. Now let me give you a history lesson if you don't know your history. The Panthers were founded officially in 1993, but we did not play our first game until 1995, which means that our first time we played an NFL game, it was only 5 years later that there was a more cowardly kick than what we punted just this past Sunday. Do you understand that? Do you understand it was a millennium ago? We're in the 21st century. In the last millennium, we hadn't even hit Y2K yet. Something scarier than Y2K, a more cowardly punt than what Matt Rhule just did this past Sunday was punted in the National Football League. I don't know. I probably should look it up. I should have researched it and see what that punt was. But honestly, I don't care. Because what I know is that punting from the 33-yard line in their first quarter, and keep in mind, with the surrender index, punting like in the 4th when you're down and you're just trying to okay, maybe we can just do all this. Maybe we can get a defensive stop and it can be all good. A surrender rating being this high in the first quarter is astronomically bad. I don't care what kind of field position, but bro, you win by getting points, brother. You win by getting points, brother. I don't care what you talking about. Punting from your opponent's 33. And Matt Rhule, you need to change your ways. You need to change your ways. We're watching this now. I know you got a long and expensive contract, bro. You need to change your ways. You got too much power, but you need to change your ways. That's all I'm going to say, man. That's all I can really say. This is a sad, sad day. I have more news regarding kickers and whatnot coming up very, very soon. But this is my thoughts on that punting fiasco in the first quarter of our first game of 2021, man. What are y'all's thoughts, man? Let me know all your thoughts in the comments below. And you already know to do with that like button.
Cheers to you, appreciate the chance. Being told y'all I been the man. Being told y'all I had the gift. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Real ones gonna recommend. Count this as another win.